Alabama is full of ghost stories.
Tales guaranteed to keep you awake at night.
But are these stories based on fact?
Or a result of imagination?
Will we find proof of the afterlife?
It may get spooky in here.
Located in historic Oxford, Alabama, stands the beautiful and the mysterious Oxanna Victorian mansion. The house was built in the late 1800s and has seen its fair share of owners during its existence. We came across the Oxanna house while looking for new locations for the series, and after securing a date with the home's owner at the time, Renee Medeiros, we were on the road once again, heading for Oxford, Alabama. Of course, we had to take in the sights along the way. And, of course, with a big investigation comes a big appetite. We stopped for a bite to eat at Cracker Barrel, and we ended up having to fight off the urge to trade in our cameras for horses and start robbing stagecoaches for a living. I mean, come on, how cool do we look here? After fighting off the outlaw urge, we made our way to the Oxanna house, where we met up with Slim. And after taking a few moments to snap our next album cover, we met up with Renee inside for a quick tour of the house. Unfortunately, at the time of our arrival, Renee wasn't feeling too well. A feeling that only seemed to get worse when we reached the top of the staircase, which is quite interesting as you'll see later. While going through the house and scoping out locations for equipment, some of us even started having our own paranormal experiences. Hey guys, we've been at the Oxanna house for a little while now, just kind of setting some stuff up, getting a feel for the place. We've already had some very strange things happen. Speaking of strange things, hey Jonathan.
I'm strange.
Can't take him anywhere. This place is absolutely amazing. We've already got all kind of craziness going on. Jonathan heard some humming while the rest of us, we were upstairs, right?
Yeah, when Sean was explaining his experience.
Yeah, we were upstairs. He heard humming, which is one of the stories here. Other people have heard humming. Just a lot of things that are kind of correlating with the claims of the house. But this is going to be our home for the night. We're very excited to get everything set up, ready for the sun to go down and get started. And I think it's going to be a good night. What do you think, Jonathan?
Yeah, we're going to get some ghosts for sure. Where's the camera at? Right there. Okay. We're going to get some ghosts for sure.
At the time this clip was being filmed, Jonathan and I were the only two people in the house. Everyone else was outside with Renee. After reviewing this clip, I noticed some things that were quite interesting. You will hear what sounds like various heavy footsteps in the room with us and other areas of the house. We also capture a disembodied voice, which sounds to be coming from the back side of the house. Listen closely.
I'm strange.
Can't take him anywhere. This place is absolutely amazing. We've already got all kind of craziness going on. Jonathan heard some humming while the rest of us, we were upstairs, right?
Yeah, when Sean was explaining his experience.
Yeah, we were upstairs. He heard humming, which is one of the stories here. Other people have heard humming. Just a lot of things that are kind of correlating with the claims of the house. But this is going to be our home for the night. We're very excited to get everything set up, ready for the sun to go down and get started. And I think it's going to be a good night. What do you think, Jonathan?
Yeah, we're going to get some ghosts for sure. Where's the camera at? Right there. Okay. We're going to get some ghosts for sure. It's going to be great. Spookies everywhere. Spookies everywhere.
Spookies everywhere.
everywhere.
Before this incident, however, Sean was busy having an experience of his own while the rest of us were outside.
Where you at, Sean?
In the kids' room.
What's up?
Dude. Almost instantly, like, you guys left, so I came up here.
Yeah.
Came up the stairs, I was feeling like the weird pressure feeling. So I just started talking. I was like, hey, I was introducing myself and telling everybody we're not here for any harm or anything. We just want to communicate or play games if they want to come play. And I said, we're going to have a bunch of different toys tonight that'll light up and make noise if you want to come play with them. And so I was like, I had a weird feeling. So I was like, let me take the REM pod out. Took it out, and as I'm putting it together, I'm telling them, hey, if you want to come play with this, it'll make all kinds of lights and colors and stuff. Did this, I set it down, and I know at first, when you're touching it, you got to give it a little bit. It's resetting.
Yeah.
No, dude, this thing started going all the colors, doing different stuff, and I was like, the more you touch it, the more it'll light up and everything. And it was like it kept going green at first.
Yeah.
Like almost like they were kind of like scared to mess with it. And I mean, I got the feeling, like, of course I didn't hear anybody or anything, but it almost had the feeling of like, it kind of scared them, the way it was lighting up and making that noise.
Yeah.
So it was like they wanted to play with it, but they were kind of scared. But dude, I've got it on camera.
Sweet.
Uh,
You got it on your phone?
Yeah, I got it on my phone, and every color lit up, dude. I was asking them to touch it, to play with it, and all this other stuff, and
That might have been me walking.
I don't know. But, and I'm over here. Like, I'm nowhere near it.
So I'm up here in the kids' room, and I just was talking to the kids, and I told them if they want to play with any of the toys we've got. I've got this little device here that lights up and makes all kinds of colors and noises if they want to come play with it. And the second I turned it on and set it down, it's going off.
And as you can see, it's nothing in this room doing it. And
Just to show y'all real quick, sorry to cut you off there, Sean. Just to show y'all, you gotta get really close to this thing for it to light up or do anything.
And yeah, so you have to wave in and out to get it to all light up all the colors. But they did it a couple of times.
Device. Make those colors light up. Don't be afraid. I know it makes a loud noise, but it's okay. It won't hurt you.
It's almost like they're kind of like scared.
Yeah, they're kind of like testing the waters with
Weird
it.
voices.
Also,
Also just saw like a shadow or something that way.
I saw something go past the freaking doorway out of the corner of my eye.
That's one of the main stories.
You like that toy?
Is it?
Up on this landing, they see the Lady Mary on
Oh, really?
this landing.
Well, I don't know what I was seeing, but I couldn't tell if they were down the stairs or if they were up here. I just saw something go by. And then these two fingers just started going numb. I had them down by my side.
Yeah.
These two fingers started going numb, almost like a little kid was like trying to grab my hand.
Yeah.
But did you see that?
Can you do that again?
Right there, let's see if that's far enough.
I'm not sure what that was. I think I just heard something.
There you go.
Sean was definitely having an interesting experience while alone in the house. He was unaware, however, that he had caught one of the many claims on his phone's audio.
And since then, other investigators have said they've seen and, felt a woman standing in that very spot.
I couldn't see it, but it felt like she just went freaking through me. Like my entire body, from head to toe, just went like super numb.
How many people are sitting in this very room right now? We hadn't been at the Oxanna house long, but we're already experiencing some strange things. While everyone else was outside with Renee, Sean was trying out the REM pod in the children's room.
I don't want to play with any of the toys we've got. I've got this little device here that lights up and makes all kinds of colors and noises if they want to come play with it. And the second I turned it on and set it down, it's going off. If that's you, can you touch the antenna on that device? Make those colors light up? Don't be afraid. I know it makes a loud noise, but it's okay. It won't hurt you. Okay, I'm hearing noises. Also just saw like a shadow or something that way. Do you like that toy? Do you like making it light up? Can you make all the colors light up? The closer you get to it, the more it'll light up. There you go. Yeah. Can you do that again? My bag's moving. I don't know if it's just cause or what. Can you make all the colors light up again like you did just then? Just to let me know you're here? Don't be scared. I'm hearing something. I don't know what I'm hearing. Well, maybe stop playing with that. That was crazy though. I've never had it light up like that. I mean, it's brand new, but I mean, I've messed all with it, and you gotta like, oh, there it goes again. Hopefully it doesn't scare you when it does that. It's just a little toy. It's just letting me know that you're here and that you want to play. Is Sam here? Is Mary here? Oh, okay. My hand just started going numb on these two fingers here.
As I met back up with Sean, he began to describe what he had experienced. He showed me the video on the spot. At one point, he hears one of his bags move on the bed next to him. What he did notice, however, was the female voice, seemingly asking him, "Huh?"
There you go. Yeah. Can you do that again? My bag's moving. I don't know if it's just cause or what. There you go. Yeah. Can you do that again? My bag's moving. I don't know if it's just cause or what.
Turns out, phantom footsteps and voices similar to what we were already experiencing seemed to be the norm at the house, according to Renee, via a video she sent us due to not being able to be interviewed during our stay.
The very first experience I had there was 2 months after living there. I was up in my room alone, and I had a little toy poodle, and my door was shut, and on the outside of the door we heard deep scratching noises. Even my dog, he perked up and was like watching the door, and that happened 2 nights in a row, and then I never heard it again. So thank goodness, because I wasn't about to see what that was. I lived there for a little while by myself after my parents and my other kids moved out, and I never felt unsafe or anything like that. I did work 2 full-time jobs a lot, so I was tired a lot, and then I started renting to tenants, and then that didn't work out so great, so I did Airbnb. But I was alone in that house, and my son and daughter, or my daughter-in-law, they came down from Tennessee and they were going to stay with me, and they went out in the town to go eat and do some stuff, and I was there alone. And I heard this like slam of a door, and I heard boom, 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 all the way up the stairs, and then like somebody just stopped and listened, and then boom, 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 all the way out, and the front door slammed. And I called my son up immediately. I looked out, of course, like, oh, hello, And I called my son and I said, did you guys come home? Did you forget something? And he said, no. And the front door was locked from the inside and nothing changed. So that started to be more a regular occurrence. I heard my tenants even said that they'd heard stuff like that as well. So I had a lot of travel nurses, and they reported stories on their own. I never told anybody that was haunted. I wanted people to experience their own thing or not experience anything at all if they were scared of it, because I've had Airbnb people say that they're scared of it being haunted. So I've had to reassure them it's okay, nothing scary. The one I remember the most, she was down in the yellow room, and she said that she awoke, kind of like where you're paralyzed in that dream state, and she saw people of the time period coming through the walls at her, like from both sides. And I showed her the picture of the Coopers the next day, and she said that was them.
While Sean was telling us about his experience upstairs, Jonathan was having his own experience downstairs.
As you was talking up there, I kept hearing humming from downstairs.
Oh, really?
I don't know exactly where. It sounded like it was coming from that direction. And whenever he was like starting another sentence up, explaining what he was doing, I heard voices in between each word coming from one of the rooms down here.
That's what a lot of people claim in this house, is that they're like humming or voices or stuff like that. So, yeah, this place is awesome already. By this time, Renee had already left us for the night. We met back up with Kayla outside so she could snap a few pictures before she decided to leave as well. As we kept exploring the house, I began to think of the home's occupants throughout the years.
Charlie Cooper came from South Carolina. He was a very wealthy landowner, and he came into what was known as Annie's Town back then, now Anniston, Alabama, and he owned hundreds of acres out there, along with a Noble family and a couple other ones. And he met his wife, Harriet Johnston, who was part of the Johnstons locally on Chocolaco, and they ended up getting married, and they had 9 children, I believe. I don't have their names in front of me. You can look it up on my page. But the most prominent one there is Mary. She's the spirit that I first encountered about 4 months after living at the Oxanna. Mary Cooper was married to Robert Reed, and he was a Mason. And we get a lot of bad vibes at the house from him. I don't think he was a very good man. Just bad vibes when he comes in the room and Mary leaves and everything. But at the cemetery, their graves are just up there in Oxford Memorial Gardens, and his is a tall, pointy headstone right on top of hers. Basically, it's just flat, and you can just feel the bad energy right there over her tombstone.
As we walked the same hallways and climbed the same stairs that all these people from years past had once frequented, little did we know that one of those occupants still called the Oxanna house her home.
Hey, I heard that. What'd that say?
It said guitar.
No way.
Yes.
Dude, I just said you guys like music.
Sean and Jonathan are right here.
Dude, this thing is going nuts up here.
It sure is.
Renee and Kayla had left the Oxanna house. Slim, Sean, and I were helping Kayla get backed out leaving Jonathan alone in the house, where he had a similar experience to what had happened earlier. I went back in to check on him, where we started to hear phantom footsteps and see shadows in the doorways.
Tonight! Sorry. Take it away, John. Ghosts. Anyways, take it away, Kevin. No, so I was in here. The gang was outside. Kayla was leaving, so they were directing her away around the cars and stuff. I was in here talking with my wife on the phone, and I heard what sounded like rattling of door handles. And it prompted me to start, walking around, hearing that. I walked up here, was looking at this painting, and I kept hearing what sounded like the doorbell ringing. Like little.
You were looking at this painting?
Ding. Yes, that painting. I heard ding, ding. As I heard it, still hearing knobs and stuff going on, I turned my head to look this way, and when I look, on the corner of my eyes, I see a boy's head poking around this banister right here, looking straight at me. I was explaining everything to Kevin what just happened to me when we started getting stuff.
Yeah, we heard clicking sounds. At one point there was footsteps. I couldn't tell which room they were coming from, but it was definitely
Somewhere up here.
footsteps.
Yeah.
So one of the things, what's the owner's name?
Renee.
Renee. When I got here and we were walking around, she was telling me that there's two kids that are usually playing in the room with the rocking horse, and that one of them or both of them likes to play hide and seek, and that you'll hear something in one room and you'll go in there and then you'll hear something from the other room, like they go back and forth.
Yes, it was the kids. It got cold in here all of a sudden.
All the lights kind of giving a glare in the shot, but
Yeah.
through the windows and stuff. So
Well, it'd be better once it gets night. We'll get the night vision rolling.
yeah. Here, let me shut this door real quick, just because it's giving like angelic glow vibes. Okay, now this is a better
Oh,
shot.
we also heard a humming noise too.
Yeah.
Now it's so dark.
The hum.
Yep.
Was it a girl?
The song
Was
is
it a
or
deep
maybe a
sound?
kid. That's the same thing that's in
Hey, did that thing just beep again?
It
Did it?
Like, beep, beep.
I heard a very faint beep.
I heard a very faint beep too.
Whoa. I just heard a beep, but it sounded like it was not.
Yeah, downstairs.
Yeah, it was down that way. There was a little beep.
What is in this room? Hey, was this box on the bed the whole time?
Yeah, I think so.
Was it?
Oh, is that the music
did.
box?
Yeah, it's music box.
Okay, okay. I was about to say I was in here earlier. I don't remember seeing it.
We're all in here and all the ghosts is downstairs running around.
So you have to twist it from the bottom.
Yep.
Okay. Does it stop when you close it?
Yeah, it's got a kill switch.
Okay, that's cool.
We're going to hear that plane smell.
Wait, is it like
Oh,
also,
look at this
you also
all-
like keep stuff in it? All right. So do y'all remember in Shrek 2 where he finds Fiona's diary and it's in a music box?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I'm getting from.
Little did we know what our camera's audio was about to pick up. Yeah.
It sounded like it went back there behind us.
It's like a like something like
I don't know, like a voice, not really a voice sound, but
some kind of like a musical sound. I wonder if that was your guitar down there.
Oh, dude, that would be awesome.
But it sounded musical, whatever it was.
it sounded
You
like
like
a.
music? Can you sing for us, or maybe play us a song?
But it sounded musical, whatever it was.
It sounded
You
like
music?
But it sounded musical, whatever it was.
It sounded
You
like a.
music?
We decided to test out another one of the house's many claims while we were upstairs. I explained earlier, but there's a reason why they have these wrapped up. Whoever would be staying here in the night would hear these things just kind of being moved around. They thought maybe, it was the floor you kind of move and it might. They moved them into the closet, people would be sleeping in the bed, dead asleep. They'd wake up to hear those things moving in the closet too. So they put them back here, but they wrapped them up so nobody could move them around. I'm thinking,
We unwrap them.
if possible, we unwrap these things tonight and see if we get these things to
Yeah.
move, Sean.
Here, take the cameraman. I'll unwrap
Jonathan,
them.
did you just say something? Did you hear a voice that wasn't Kevin? Almost sounded like somebody whispered back towards the room you're talking about, Santa.
While Slim unwrapped the fireplace tools, Sean and I scoped out the room I would be staying in that night. I know, right?
This would be a good little hiding spot if somebody wants to play hide and seek later.
It's kind of what I was thinking. She said he likes to play hide and seek. Try that out. According to what she said, a grumpy old man's supposed to be in this room.
Oh, really?
And it's like really cold right in here. Like, come tell me if you're feeling this change.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's coming from that up there or not, which that, why would they have the air on in this wintertime?
Right.
Alright. Little kids, play with the fireplace tools, I guess.
Great advice, Slim. We decided to let our equipment charge and just sit around, listening to the sounds of the house. As night approached, we decided to play a few rounds of poker, letting a camera roll upstairs alone. Turns out it didn't take long after we set the camera up to catch a few things. First off, an orb flies away from him. As we begin to make our way back downstairs, our camera's audio picks up what sounds like a woman whispering something. Just play a game of poker or two. We're going to leave this camera recording up here to see if we get any kind of movement, maybe the rocking horse movement. That's one of the main stories. Yeah. See if we get the REM pod to go off where that little ball Sean just laid there, it lights up as something touches it as well. Off where that little ball Sean just laid there, it lights up as something touches it as well. An orb flies away from the horse towards the top of the screen. You hear us walking downstairs. Then our camera's audio seems to catch what sounds like a woman saying, "Guys, are you scared of me?" Could this have been Mary? The camera rolled for roughly 8 more minutes without any sort of activity. Then all of a sudden, something started to mess with the IR light on our camera, causing the night vision to flicker in and out. The flickering lasted throughout the rest of the clip. After more than a few hands of poker, and after going all in, as well as betting my house, 2 vehicles, and my dogs with basically nothing more than a pair of 2s, sorry Kayla, I decided to break away and start the investigation solo, while everyone else played one more hand. Just gonna relax on the couch for a little bit. See if we can hear anything. They say they've heard people humming in here. If you get close to the device that's set up on the table over there, you can speak into that microphone up top. It'll capture your voice on camera. Can you hum into that device over there? While I sat in the living room alone, asking for something to either hum or sing to the camera, I had no idea that our camera's audio picked up the following. If you're here with me, can you sit down on the couch beside me? If you're here with me, can you sit down on the couch beside me? Can you make a nap sound in this house somewhere? Possibly walk down the stairs? I also had no idea that whoever was in the house with us would take my request to come down the stairs to heart as well, as Sean would soon find out the hard way.
Seven.
Yeah. Who didn't see that coming? And they turned all the lights off.
Strange things were already taking place at the Oxanna house, and we didn't even have a clue. Finally, after the rest of the gang finished playing poker, they joined in the investigation. Sean and Slim made their way upstairs. Jonathan and I stayed back, preparing the spirit box. Alright, I just turned the spirit box on, and as I was going to get the camera, a voice came through, and it sounded like it said you were filming. Are you here with us tonight? Is the spirit of James here with us tonight?
So you guys like music? Oh, hey. I heard that. What'd that say?
It said guitar.
No way!
Yes.
Dude, I just said you guys like music.
It said guitar.
Oh, hey. It said guitar. Yes. It said guitar. Sean's got a guitar right now.
It said guitar.
Holy crap.
Screw this lens. Maybe.
Y'all like guitar? Can you play something for us if I set it down? Do you want to come play with the guitar? You strum the guitar for us?
We decided to set up in the purple room, testing out the theory that whoever was haunting the house was a fan of music.
Hey, just said hello. Somebody talk to him.
Do you like the music Sean's playing?
You guys want to hear a song?
You can use that device next to Sean there to talk to us. Do you want him to play another song? If you want him to play another song, please say yes through that device over there.
You want me to stop playing guitar? If you want me to stop, can you maybe make a noise for us somewhere in the house? Let's say hey Sean.
Yeah, it said hey Sean.
Hey Sean. That was a man. Like
Yeah.
older man.
Is your name James?
Can you maybe make a noise for us somewhere in the house? Let's say hey Sean.
Yeah, it said hey Sean.
Sean played a few more songs. During this time, we would randomly get some responses on the spirit box, but not much else.
Do you like the music?
Is this a yes?
Yes.
What would you...
After a while, we stopped getting responses, so we made our way back downstairs to check batteries on our equipment. Jonathan and I made our way back up to hook the EMF alarm to the rocking horse.
Mary, are you home? If you're here with us, Mary, or if any of the children that are supposed to be here are here with us tonight, we're going to hook this device to this rocking horse. Now, if you get anywhere near this device, this will beep and let us know that you're here, okay? Just like that. If you get close enough to it, it'll beep and let us know that you're here.
We took about a 20-minute break, allowing our cameras to charge due to them dying so quickly. After allowing some of our equipment to charge, we continued our investigation downstairs, and it wasn't long before Sean came face to face with something. Or someone.
Really quiet. They did like that.
Oh, it's heavy down here.
Really?
It's heavy in this room.
This wants to take a little peeky poo.
Did you just say peeky poo?
Sure did. Well, let's focus more on the fact that Jonathan kind of has a point.
It's heavy in here.
It's a bit heavy.
Yeah, I feel
But
it.
like, not Rob Zombie heavy. Kind of like,
Show me what you're gonna take.
Well, I know when I first walked in this room earlier today and Renee was showing the house off, like as soon as I walked in here, I felt something in this room. Oh man, check this out. I just told y'all I had a full battery.
yeah.
It's now dead.
It's on 1 bar now.
See, my battery's only gone down 1 bar, which I'm don't get me wrong, I'm happy about, but you know,
I just heard some footsteps upstairs. I just heard.
well,
Are y'all still playing hide and seek?
Whoa, that was Sean.
Did you run up here now that we came downstairs?
I heard it too. I just heard a.
Are y'all still playing hide and seek?
Whoa, that was Sean.
Did you run up here now that we came downstairs?
I heard it too. I just heard a.
what's going on, Sean?
I don't know what I just saw, but my whole body just went numb.
What'd you see?
I just saw a lady.
What?
I think I just saw a lady. I'm not kidding. Like my whole freaking body is numb and tingling right now. When I turned the corner to come up the steps,
Well, that's where she's been seen.
it was like,
Right there by the banister.
dude, I don't know if. Okay, I don't know. I don't want to just like. The best way I can describe it, like when I turned, it was like she was there, and like.
I know.
Poof, but like.
That's exactly what Jonathan experienced, and the lady too. When Sean made his way to the turn on the staircase, he came face to face with a woman who was completely white. Something similar had already happened to Renee one night in the house.
The most prominent one there is Mary. She's the spirit that I first encountered about 4 months after living at the Oxanna. I was walking up the stairs and I got to the very top landing and there was a banister right there, and I looked over and she looked over like that to me, and her hair was up in a more full bun than mine and a blouse and a tight skirt, and she looked over and just disappeared after. And I knew it was her because I had looked at the pictures a couple days later and I saw her picture. So that wasn't Mary introducing herself to me. And since then, other investigators have said they've seen and, felt a woman standing in that very spot.
What's interesting about this is that Sean had not been informed that Renee had experienced this. He didn't find out until after his encounter on the staircase.
Renee. But what was weird was, you remember, when we were at the graveyard and I told you about the soldier that, went backwards?
Yeah.
I couldn't see it, but it felt like she just went freaking through me. My entire body, from head to toe, just went, super f***ing numb. Sorry.
Good, I can bleep it out. As we hurried up the stairs, Jonathan's camera picked up another voice. This is another whispering voice that seems to be saying something about so many people in her home.
That's where she's been seen.
It was
right there by the banister.
Dude, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I don't want to just the best I can describe it, when I turned, it was like she was there.
But then
And
I know.
But
That's exactly what Jonathan experienced and the lady too.
But what was weird was you remember when we were at the graveyard, I told you about the.
It wasn't much longer after this that Slim and I both heard a woman's voice with our very own ears next to me. This unfortunately wasn't picked up on our camera's microphones.
Mary, are you here with us tonight?
Now in the house, but it's not the quiet that was earlier.
Dude, I think I just saw an apparition, for, only the second time ever in my life.
Well, you want to go upstairs or you want to stay where you're at?
I don't know. I don't know if she went down or what she was doing, but man, it felt like she just...
Were you face to face with her?
Basically, she was
Was
right...
that you?
No, that wasn't me.
You didn't say something?
No, but it was right beside me, dude.
Yeah.
It is cold right here.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
there's
getting
air
Is she
hitting.
on the...
Dude, it is cold right here. There was a woman's voice right next to me, dude.
Are you on the stairs with us? I can feel the blast of air.
Dude, this is...
You feel feel right in here. Just,
It's right here. It's
Yeah.
coming right through here. It's going right up. It's going up into one of the rooms.
you good, dude?
This is...
It's draining.
It's one of those non-exit. Wait, what time is it?
Tool time.
No, seriously.
It's probably
7:35?
7:35.
Dude, wasn't that one of the times?
I think so.
Oh,
Sean,
shoot.
I
One
hate,
of the
I hate to
times
ask
is all
you,
the times
but
that
will
the ghost
you look
happens.
up your phone, see what times you have right now?
Give me a second.
Yeah, he's not. You need to step outside?
Dude, yeah, do you need to go outside, man?
Dude, it is still breezy right here.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it is.
It's very breezy right here.
Easy, breezy, beautiful.
Just to let you guys know, to understand what's going on, the cold air that we're getting hit right now, we've been blasted by wind all day. It hasn't, every now and then we'll get a gust of wind. If we're by a window or a door, we're in the middle of the freaking stairs and it feels like somebody has a fan on blowing right now.
Yeah, I'm just... Man, I don't...
Well, I just saw an orb.
Dude, I haven't seen you like this since the first time we went to the Drish.
Yeah.
You wanna
Yeah.
sit outside?
Yeah, just give me a second. Everything is, numb feeling, and,
I'm hearing sounds down here.
I am too.
feels
And
like my...
there's no fans or
I don't know, I guess my
heaters
lungs
on.
or
no
something
heaters
are just,
down there.
sucked in or something. The last time I remember any kind of close feeling to that was freaking Little Vine of Leona.
Yeah.
That feeling, but I don't know if I feel any emotions exactly, but my body feels almost like you just like flipped me upside down or something, and then like set me back up or something.
That was like me in the Gable house.
Gable house.
Because that's how I felt. I felt like I was flipped upside down, but I couldn't
What time was
explain.
that?
7:35.
7:31.
Well, we've been up here for.
Yeah, we've been up here a few minutes.
I mean,
So it's probably 7:31 when that
that's a
happened.
fair.
That could definitely correlate.
Okay.
Okay, just to let you guys know what's going on. There's clocks all through this house, and each one of them has stopped at a random time.
I have yet to see a single clock in this house that's working.
Yeah.
The closest one was when me and Sean were up here. There's one that the second hand moves, but it doesn't while around. Like it'll tick 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 tick, but like nothing's making a forward tick. Wasn't that a flash?
No, I saw that earlier.
It was just a flash.
It was a blue light.
Like a picture.
A blue light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that earlier when we were all down here.
While our camera didn't pick it up while Slim was seeing it, he claimed to see a flash on the staircase. While editing this episode, I realized that we didn't catch it then, but we had caught it earlier.
What I was seeing, but I couldn't tell if they were down the stairs or if they were up here. I just saw something go by. And then these two fingers, what I was seeing, but I couldn't tell if they were down the stairs or if they were up here. I just saw something go by. And then these two fingers.
Mary, are you in the house tonight? Did you go through Sean?
Okay, no, I gotta sit back down.
Squeeze right there.
Go ahead. You be alright, man?
Yeah, this like got me feeling like sick feeling. Like dizzy or something, nauseous.
Dude, the last time I seen this seriously was the first time at the Drish. Because something happened similar. You saw something or felt something, and almost the same exact scenario where you were sitting on the stairs feeling this way.
Yeah, and it was in the same spot because
I
we
do
set
know
up.
that because we
set
walked
up
outside with the lady, right?
Yeah, I had to take you outside.
Dude, I saw her like
Are y'all face to face?
not like she was right in my face. She was at the top. I was like one step up, and it was like when I saw her, she just evaporated or whatever. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, I mean she vanished, but then like just this feeling straight through me, like everything.
She probably went through. I'm up here with
Sean,
Yeah.
we can go up or down, dude. It is up to you.
I mean I don't know which way she went, honestly.
Well, if she came through you and then we were feeling the cold air, and like I said, I mean, Slim even heard it.
Yeah, there's a there's a breeze kind of through right now.
Yeah, there's a breeze coming through now.
It feels.
It's coming up this way.
Eee, goosebumps. Okie dokie.
Hello?
Can you walk up the stairs towards us? Those heaters.
Can you make a noise for us at all? Maybe can you finish this for me? Dude, it's just still
Dead.
Yeah. I mean,
It feels like it's heavy down here, but it also feels like it might be heavy up here. Heavy down here, though. Feels like you're walking into a basement.
Well, I've got to go plug this camera up now.
Yeah, I'm about halfway. I might as well top off.
I'd say we'd take about a 10-15 minute break.
That's fine.
Get Sean outside.
I feel like
a
I
little
can't
bit.
like catch my breath almost, or like I feel like I can't get a deep enough
Well,
breath.
that's what I was noticing when you first before you even sat down, the way you were talking, it sounded like you were out of breath.
When I try to breathe in, like there's, I don't know, it's almost like
something was holding your lungs.
something, or like they're already like, even though I don't feel like I can catch my breath, it almost feels like they're like inflated. Like it kind of like hurts to breathe in, like especially right through here.
Okay, I'm scared now. Let's stay up here. Right here in this spot, though.
Go ahead, bud. Unless you want to walk out on the back.
That don't matter.
Let's make it.
We made our way back downstairs to plug in our cameras again, as well as to let Sean catch his breath. But things with Sean only seemed to get worse from there on out.
7.
Best way to do this. Frick, I can't see him.
The night had been pretty active at the Oxanna house. Shauna just came face to face with who we believe was Mary. We went to bring him downstairs, but he began to feel sick, so we left him in the living room with Jonathan. Slim and I went to plug in cameras. It was here where something strange began to happen back upstairs.
Dude, that thing is going nuts up there.
Y'all see those lights? Sean and Jonathan are right here.
Dude, this thing is going nuts up here.
It sure is.
I hear it.
Dude.
Did you put it right where I saw her?
Yeah, dude.
Stop.
Dude. Dude.
What's up?
Are you okay?
I got like waves of,
Every time that goes off, he gets sick.
like my legs and stuff, like stuff's tingling. You know when you throw up, but you like, it doesn't make you feel better?
Yeah.
That like feeling in your stomach? That's what I'm feeling right now.
After the REM pod went crazy upstairs, Slim and I decided to make our way up there, while Jonathan kept an eye on Sean down in the living room.
Definitely got some weird stuff going on.
Yeah, this is I don't like looking up at the top of the staircase. It bothers me every time. I'm like, I'm going to see the grudge here or something. That would be terrifying as a child.
And just, oh man, just that thing going nuts a minute ago. With all four of us down here.
No, yeah, that was. Honestly, dude, I wanted to go up there, but I'm behind you. Look, hey, I am totally fine with being the scared one.
All right, Aaron. Yeah, we found our Aaron. Okay, we've seen you and we've heard you tonight. Sean physically saw you, and you were messing with this device. Can you mess with it again? Just for everybody watching, there's only four of us here tonight. We were all downstairs. This device, you've got to get very close for it to actually do what it was doing while we were down there. I mean, you've almost got to be right up on it.
Hey. You gotta get as close.
Yeah.
What room is this the kids' room?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the light on because Sean's got some medicine.
Do that. Ugh, light.
Alright.
Alright, this is gonna be my room tonight. I'll be sleeping in this bed. According to Renee, a grumpy old man resides in here. So we'll see how that goes. I've also got the world's creepiest owl. This guy's gonna be tap dancing his way on top of my bed tonight. Right here. What's up?
I can never find my night vision. But alright. You good? Up here, I'm gonna run him his.
Do you think?
Feels like a quest.
I decided to lay down in the bed in the purple room. It was here where Kayla began to text me goodnight. While I was focusing on telling her and the kiddos goodnight via text, I didn't even notice the sounds of a female singing in the room with me. Possibly only caught on my camera's audio.
You here with me tonight?
showing anything up here.
Right now. I'm assuming maybe it's moved downstairs. Ah, I fall out of this bed.
Slim and I stayed upstairs for a while, but had nothing going on. By this time, Sean and Jonathan had made their way to the kitchen. Slim and I stepped outside for a few minutes, but it wasn't long before Jonathan hurried outside to get us, letting us know that there was definitely something going on with Sean.
Yeah, cold. Yeah, when you said that it was like coming straight from the door, I felt a draft of cold air go straight to Sean. Like it wasn't coming from the back door I thought it was, and it started getting close. But it was coming straight to Sean.
Did you need us to help you get to the bathroom?
I think so, yeah.
You guys good? I just heard something coming from up there. Oh, the light's going off. I don't know if that was from me. Pretty sure that's not from me.
Sean was feeling extremely sick. We help him to his feet and start helping him towards the bathroom as he claimed he may have to puke. As we're near the staircase, Sean involuntarily points towards them. After several minutes of making sure Sean was okay, we got him outside to get him some fresh air. Something strange seemed to happen to him though. As I filmed him, his face seemed to lag and distort on film, though Slim's never did. Is what Renee, the owner of the house, has experienced too. Jonathan also saw what he said was a little boy. Sean, you alright, man?
Just feel really, really, really nauseous.
I'm blending Slim, sorry. The same thing seemed to happen during our Facebook live feed a few hours later. Sean started to feel a little bit better during the live stream, however.
It was around 7:30ish when Sean was walking upstairs and he saw what we believe is the spirit of Mary, who has also been seen by the owner of the house. Now, it wasn't until about an hour ago, maybe,
about 10 o'clock that he finally seems to be back to his normal self. He's been feeling very sick, lightheaded, dizzy. We actually had to help him to the bathroom at one point, but as you can see now, he's seems to be normal again. Hopefully not possessed. When we were outside just kind of talking about everything, you described kind of what you saw. You mind describing that again?
So I turned the corner at the top of the first set of stairs, and I literally put one foot on the next step to go up to the top level, and she was just standing there. Like, basically it was, I guess, the second time I've ever actually seen like a basically like a full body apparition, I guess. Anyways, it just completely, like, she was there, and even though it sort of felt slow, because it felt like I got to just like stare at her for a good minute, even though it wasn't that long at all. And she just, like, best way I can describe it is almost like evaporated. I could see her features, but it was like she was completely painted white, basically. And I know we've heard stories that people say they see her in a white dress or whatever, but this was like, not only her dress was white, just everything basically looked like she was just either draped in white or almost glowing white. I don't know how to describe it the best, but I could see like the sunken parts where her eyes are, and like the bones there, basically like the structure of her face, but it was all just whited out basically. And yeah, I just was completely like froze for a second, and then immediately started feeling super dizzy and sick.
Was that thumping one of you?
I don't know what that was.
I'm not sure what that was, but I heard it too.
That sounded like it came
It sounded
from.
like it was like right there.
Over here somewhere.
Yeah.
Now, Sean has had at that point not seen a picture of this woman, Mary. Well, on the Facebook page for the Oxanna house, they actually have one of her portraits. And when we were sitting outside just talking about everything, I looked this picture up. Let me get it pulled up here. And I showed it to him and I said, you know, does this look like what you saw? And almost immediately, he turned away and he kind of walked off a little bit, and he was like, that looks very similar to what I saw up there. And this is Mary. But as soon as I showed him that picture, he just, it's almost like what he saw really kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Like it.
Well, when I saw it immediately, it was almost like I was having a flash of what I saw at the top of the stairs, looking at that, just like her face going over it and being all like, holy crap, I think that was her. Like, I think that was the structure of her face that I saw. And like, I just turned away because I was kind of like shocked or like sort of in disbelief. Also, like, my eyes were starting to get all watery and crap, which happens randomly to me whenever weird stuff happens, or if I believe someone's story about something weird happening. And yeah, but I had that same kind of almost frozen feeling for, I guess, a second there before I turned away. But like the second you showed me her face, it was like flickers of what I was seeing at the top of the stairs.
I'm just glad you're back to feeling good now. We're continuing the investigation. Slim's upstairs alone. I'm pretty sure.
I just heard that footstep.
Yeah.
Yep, you just heard a footstep come by the door.
That's what I thought.
I think it's about to start again.
That's what I'm thinking too.
After the live stream, Sean went upstairs alone to ask Mary if she could stop making him feel that way. Within the hour, Sean seemed to feel fine again. Fine enough to partake in leaving Slim alone in the house, without Slim's knowledge.
Ah, do it. Yeah. Who didn't see that coming? And they turned all the lights off. That's the best way to do this. Frick. I can't see. Hang on. Alright. I don't want to go upstairs, but I feel like if I don't, then I'm going to be considered the scared one, which, surprise, surprise, I already am. Yeah, I'm not feeling that, man. Alright. There's anyone in here? Anyone in the house with me? My name is Dave. I'm here to talk to you. Here to yeah, get to know you, I guess. If there is anyone in the house with me, can you give me a sign that you're here? You want to knock or something? Maybe maybe say something? That was, I don't think that was a knock. Maybe I'm... And of course the dolls. That was something over here though. If it's all the same to you, I don't want to go upstairs by myself. So if you would, if you're upstairs and you want to talk, can you come down here? I don't want to sound rude, just not comfortable with going up there. So if you could come down here, or maybe just come to the top of the stairs and we can talk like that. The main question on the note is, when did the 30 minutes actually start? Is anybody up here? There was a tiny knock right after I said that. That was me leaning against the banister though, or the wall. Is there anybody upstairs? I heard the heater kick. I'm really not comfortable going upstairs. Mary, are you out here? Are you upstairs waiting for us? It's like I want to go up there, but I don't want to go alone, man. You know, if it was just like a straight shot and didn't do the whole, like, you know, 180 turn, where like as you turn around the corner, it's like boom, there's something there, it wouldn't be that bad. Do you ever sit in this chair? That was me. Oh, man. I don't think anything's in there. We're not gonna do this, the kitchen thing. All right, I'm up here. There's anybody up here that wants to talk, you let me know you're here. Make a noise or something. I'm pretty sure it's the nerves, but I don't have the easiest feeling up here. Alone, definitely. There's a red light right there on the floor at the top of the staircase. If you get close enough to it, it'll make other lights turn on, and it'll make a sound. Can you touch that? Can you touch that red light? Okay, yeah. I'm not feeling this. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that scares me every time. Okay. Yeah. I don't know where they're at. Oh, they're like gone. Ah, damn, they're gone. Okay, yeah. So it turns out they're not here. So it is just us, I suppose. Okay. All right, so I figure like this. I don't feel comfortable going upstairs by myself. It's a bit freaky. The thing going on with Sean is a bit unnerving. So maybe we can use the spirit box?
As Slim was setting up the spirit box, we finally decided he had suffered enough, so we went back inside to make sure he was still amongst the living.
Let's see. All right. You say open. Yeah, so okay, look. I made it at least to the top of the first staircase. And then I went outside.
Okay, it was you.
And then I didn't see the car and I was like, "Oh, I'm not happy now."
I was like, this is so mean. We were still out there though. We just pulled down around the back.
I figure, but I'm also like, I'm not chasing around. So, hey, now that y'all are here, I have no problem going upstairs. So, I'll go upstairs.
Slim and Jonathan made their way upstairs with the spirit box. Unfortunately, nothing was coming through. But unbeknownst to Slim, he was going to catch a voice on his camera that he didn't hear at the time.
Yeah, that's that floorboard. Alright, so the spirit box just made a kind of crapped out again. Jonathan asked some questions, but I don't know what to say.
Howdy. How are you?
The little boy's name is Sam, and the little girl's name is Mary.
Mary. Little Mary. That's right. Little Mary and Sam.
You guys up here playing?
You guys having fun playing hide and seek with us?
I'm gonna cut this off. Just gonna cut that off.
As Slim cuts off the spirit box, a male's voice seems to whisper next to him, what we can best decipher as, "Can you find me?"
I'm gonna cut this off. Just gonna cut that off.
While Slim and Jonathan investigated upstairs, Sean and I busted out the full spectrum camera and the SLS camera.
I can't lie, I don't feel any kind of heaviness down here. Do you? I'll try over here. There's a wall there. Is there anybody here with us right now?
Unfortunately, the only thing Sean found was the wall. Soon after, the house seemed to have gone completely dead. No pun intended.
I'll try over here. There's a wall there.
We finally decided to try using the Estus method with our spirit box. Our first time ever trying this on a paranormal investigation. Sean wanted to go first, laying down in the purple room, while Slim, Jonathan, and I went to the room across from him. This was going to be the room that I would be staying the night in. We began to ask questions, hoping that Sean could get a response on the spirit box through the headphones.
Hey.
Y'all just like count to 3 and then let me know when you're going to start asking questions.
1, 2, 2,
3.
Alright, somebody start asking questions.
How many people are sitting in this very room right now?
Hey.
Hey.
Was that a hey, I heard a hey, or hey, what's going on, hey?
When we go in there, it turns out this whole time on video, he's up on the ceiling twirling around being possessed.
Are you talking to Sean in there?
Hey, Sean.
While watching the segment back, I couldn't help but notice this dark shadow that appears to lean down to talk to Sean. It moves in front of the curtain and then pulls away as soon as Sean says, "Hey, Sean."
Hey, Sean.
Could this have been the spirit whispering to him?
Just so everybody knows, we're trying something new. We're sitting in a different room from Sean. He's got a spirit box with headphones in. We're asking questions in here to see if he can get a response to our questions. And he's yelling them out.
What color hat am I wearing? I just heard a voice. I'm not wearing a purple hat. You hear that humming?
I think we gotta leave your husband safe because I swear it sounded like but it was like blown out. Like, even though the channels were skipping, it was like,
When he said that, I heard that as that was going on. I just coughed.
Yeah, John.
Very
is
clear.
it just a cough or cold? Or it sounded like a cough?
That you though, I heard that it was like a boo boo or boo hoo or something.
Yeah.
Can you repeat after me? Repeat the word that I'm about to say. Time.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm gonna say a number out loud. If you could, go tell Sean what number I said. 7. And it's 7. Go tell Sean 7. Make him hear that.
Seven. Or maybe Kevin. It's either Kevin or 7. I think it was 7, but I'm not sure. 7.
Oh, dude.
Or maybe Kevin.
Dude. Yes.
It is 7.
Kevin or 7.
Yes.
I think it was 7.
Yes.
We got it. I hope we got it on there.
Oh, I got it, dude. I got it.
I'll talk to you right now. Sorry.
That's so good.
All right, that was really good. Let's see. I'm gonna say a name. You go tell Sean what name it is. Go say Dave. Go tell Sean my name. Go say Dave.
Try.
It's one of the kids. Are you one of the kids? I just got chills saying that.
Cold.
I got chills. He said cold.
True.
Are you one of the children? If you are, could you tell Sean yes or no? Are you one of the children?
Whoa, okay.
Was it a man or a woman's voice?
I don't think you can hear you.
That's fair, that's fair. Are you a man or a woman?
Child?
Child.
What's your name? Can you tell Sean your name? Go tell him what your name is.
Hey, I think it said Sam just now. Hey, I think it said Sam just now.
Hey, Sam.
Dude.
How are you doing?
That was really good job, Sam.
Yeah, good job, buddy.
How are you doing, Sam? Are you doing good? Are you doing well?
Okay, maybe. Okay, maybe.
So you're feeling... Did you understand me? Was my question a little... Black? Got the hat now.
Hey, Sam. It was a really good job telling Sean, talking to him. If you can hear me, can you go touch the red light over there on the floor?
Between both rooms?
If you go touch it, it'll change colors. It's just a toy. It's a toy that makes different lights and different sounds.
Flash red, I think is what that said. Flash red, I think is what that said.
Dude.
Can you make the light? Can you make the light flash red?
Whoa, I just got a little girl laughing. I mean, it carried out too. It was like,
If you can, there's a little metal rod that's sticking out from it.
You can touch the metal rod.
You can touch the metal rod. Make the red light flash, Sam.
I played it. I think that's what it said. I played it. You're it. Are y'all playing tag with me or something? Are you touching my legs? Whoa, what the hell was that? I got some sort of singing, but it was weird sounding.
Slowly but surely, Sean began to get less and less responses. After Sean finished his session, the rest of us gave it a shot, randomly getting an answer that matched up to the questions that we were being asked. Though it started to feel as though the spirits were dying down. Unfortunately, we forgot to switch the camera filming Jonathan to night vision. Periodically during his session, something kept touching the REM pod in the room with him.
Stay. Whoa, it just lit up again. At home.
Yes, at home.
Are we in your home?
Whoa, it just lit up again. It just lit up again.
Can you make the thing light up again, please? One more time.
Hey, you.
Hey. Hey, you. Standing on the wall.
If you really want to scare him, and it'd be really funny if it's still the kids, just grab that antenna and hold it. And it'll beep really loud and stay really lit, and it'll scare him really bad. It'll be really funny.
It will be funny. If you can make all the colors line up on that device.
What was that? Oh, it just lit
It wasn't too much longer that responses became more and more scarce. I decided it was time to let Jonathan know we were calling it. But I just couldn't resist.
If you want me to say my name, the name is Dave. Tell Jonathan my name.
Oh! Back fro? I don't know what that was. Ah! It lit up again! Ah! Hey, come here. Hey! Come here! Hey! Is that you? Yes. Sorry.
Has that been you this whole time?
No.
Okay, it has been lighting up like crazy in here.
As the hours slowly began to bleed into the early morning, around 4 a.m., we decided to call it a night and returned to our rooms for a peaceful night's sleep. At least, it was peaceful. Until Sean's alarm that he'd set for 7 o'clock for some reason decided to start going off. I laid there, slipping slowly into madness as I kept waiting for him to shut it off. A grueling 30 minutes later, I realized Sean was dead to the world. So I shut my door and got in a few more hours of sleep before preparing to leave the Oxanna.
Slim, you just spent the night in one of the most haunted houses in Alabama. Tell me, how do you feel?
Hey Kevin, thanks for asking. Yeah, we're actually here at the Oxanna house right now. I just woke up about 30 minutes ago. Sat at the edge of the bed, contemplated a lot of things, like, why did I do this? Why did I stay up so late? Or stay up so early, depending on how you look at it. But we're here now. There's light in the house, the sun's up, the windows are open. The temperature is about a good 43 degrees. And we're expected to have a fine rest of our day, as you can see right here. Back to you, Kev.
That's all I got, I guess.
As stated previously, from the time it took us to film this episode, to get it into editing and actually release it, Renee has sold the Oxanna house to a family who now owns the house as their own personal residence. But as she was going through the house for one last walkthrough, the spirits seemed to be telling her goodbye.
This light is going crazy up here. We have never noticed it strobing like this. It's always just been a steady glow. It's to illuminate the stairs, and it's going nuts. We're down here packing, and I don't think they're happy that she's leaving.
Usually at this point, I would be telling you to check out this location for yourself. But since this house is now a private residence, we must insist that you respect the family's privacy and let them enjoy their home, spirits and all. Regardless, after the night we spent at the Oxanna house, I can say without a shadow of a doubt that it is definitely one.
What'd you see?
I saw a lady.
What?
I think I just saw a lady. I'm not kidding. Like, my whole freaking body is numb and tingling right now.
If you're here with me, can you sit down on the couch beside me?
Of Alabama's most haunted.
Jonathan experienced the scritchy scratch.
Tell us about your experiences.
I saw it over there. So, in here, just standing right over there being a weirdo, right?
Much shorter back in the day.
They were.
Because this is like not even up to my hip.
Do I need to give another Alabama's Most Haunted History lesson?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Jonathan, take it away, man.
No, that's all on
Why
him.
are these banisters so short?
That's all on him.
No, they were future planning, dude. They were just like, all right, look, these houses are going to be really old one day.
Jonathan,
Yeah.
you just spent the night in one of the most haunted houses in Alabama. How do you feel?
I'm well rested. I'm sleepy. Get out of here. I'm tired.
Oh, sorry. What are you doing here?
That's an awful hot coffee pot. It was a chalice. This is pretty bad.
That's like the IPA of coffees.
Well, you know,
Hey, that man did not say but maybe 6 words to me. It was crazy.
that was pretty.
And
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Hey.
How's that coffee?